And good afternoon. Welcome to Hockey Day on Twitch here on TSR. As today we got a great rivalry in the East. It's the New York Rangers take on the Washington Capitals. The Capitals have enjoyed great success against the East Division, but the one team they've struggled against has actually been the Rangers. They are 1-3 against. In fact, the Rangers have won 5 of the last 8 games against the Capitals. So the remnants of the 2010s. But anyway, Caps come in here tied for the best record in the East Division with the New York Islanders at 48 points. Rangers coming in at 34 points. They're now 5 points back of the Boston Bruins. And to think this time, got some technical difficulties, so okay, back on. Sorry, thing froze. So this time last month, I called the Bruins Rangers. The Bruins looked like they were going to be the team to beat in the East, but the Washington Capitals within 4 weeks quickly changed that. They're now in a tie with, as I said, the New York Islanders. The Bruins right now are the 4th team. So if the season ended today, I think the Bruins and Capitals would be pitted against each other. Yeah. So let's quickly go down and see who our players to watch are. And for the New York, I'm your drunk fanatic. New York Rangers. We want to talk about 2 guys to watch: Adam Fox and Mike Zibanejad. Fox has had 11 points in the last 5 games, 10 of them assists. Zibanejad has had 5 goals in the last 5 games and a +5 rating. For the Capitals, 2 names as well. Justin Schultz has had 4 assists in the last 5 games. And then, who else but the great 8 himself, Alex Ovechkin, 8 points in the last 5 games, 6 of them goals. So the goal in comparison for the Rangers, the possible starter of the game today, Igor Shesterkin, was a 7-8-1 record this year, GAA of 2.34 and a save percentage of 92.4. On the other side, possible starter for the Capitals, Vitek Vanacek, who is slowly starting to make a name for himself here in Washington. 14-5-3 on the year, GAA of 2.67, save percentage 91% even, and has a shutout to his name. So one thing to watch out for, Rangers in the faceoff dot, worst percentage in the league at 44.7%. So that could be something that could slow them down a little bit. But if they have to kill a penalty, though, 5th in the league, killing 84.8% of their penalties. Of course, Capitals on the other side, they're just having a nice snark to that, because they are 8th in the league in power play percentage, 24.4%. So they're close to 1 out of every 4. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. Season series, as I said, Rangers have had the Capitals number. They've won 3 out of 4. This is the 4th and final meeting in D.C. this year, at least in the regular season. As I said, Rangers not that far out of the playoff picture, so they may not be off the hook just yet. But February 4th, Rangers took down the Capitals 4-2 at MSG, the only meeting at MSG so far this year. And then the 3 meetings here in D.C., Rangers have won 2 of the 3. They won 4-1 on February 20th. Last Friday night, they defeated the Capitals defeated the Rangers 2-1. Only for the next day for the Rangers to return the favor and defeat them 3-1. These two teams will be back in action Tuesday night at MSG. And then they'll play 2 more times at MSG on May 3rd and 5th. So right now, this is the only game going on right now, so it's got its own exclusive time spot. Action later on today at 3 o'clock on NBC Sportsnet or Fox Sports Detroit in Michigan. The Columbus Blue Jackets and Detroit Red Wings go at it. At 5 o'clock, the Anaheim Ducks and St. Louis Blues go at it on their regional networks. 5:30 on NBCSN and NESN up in New England. The Devils and the Bruins go at it. At 6 o'clock on Fox Sports regional networks, it would be the Florida Panthers and Dallas Stars. 8 o'clock, I'll be back on here as NBCSN and NBC Sports Chicago will cover the Predators and Blackhawks. About 17 minutes, the puck drop. So face-off was at 12:25. I guess while we're waiting, take a look at the scores from last night. You know, it's been a while since I've been on here. Yeah, I think it was the Caps Bruins. I think that was March 2nd. I got to double check. I know it was that. Unfortunately, my stream cut off late in the 3rd period, so I didn't get a chance to finish the shootout. I was so bummed about that when I tried to go back and revisit it, and I saw that the stream cut out in the 3rd period. Real unfortunate. Oh, no, it was March 3rd, not March 2nd. So it's been 25 days since I've done a stream. And in that time frame, I understand that ESPN, the networks of ESPN, have reacquired the NHL starting next year. And as some of y'all may know, I am vindictive towards ESPN because of their blatant bias towards certain teams. But I'm sure for a lot of hockey fans who are around my age, who watched the NHL in the 90s and up to 2004, will remember the ESPN NHL. You know, Gary Thorne, Bill Clement, who won't be with us, unfortunately, because Clement retired last season. Remember watching that. And then, like, the early part of the 2000s when ABC acquired the rights, who will have with ESPN, Thorne, Clement, and the later part, John Davison, who used to be with Mike Emmerich. I'm sure it's a win for old school hockey fans. But when I read the terms of the deal, I saw that they were only going to be airing, like ESPN and ABC only airing 25 games of their 100. So the other 75 will be on ESPN Plus. I'm like, I'm not liking this. But I think the plan is they're trying to find another network to share the deal with. And it's a little surprising that Fox, who is now part of Disney, hasn't tried to backdoor their way in, especially because they've been showing interest in the NHL. Although, ironically, they'd be sharing it with the network that practically swiped it from under their feet. But, gotta wait and see who the second network is. I would really prefer Fox over NBC. I think a lot of hockey fans are getting tired of NBC's shenanigans. So we'll wait and see how that plays out. I think a deal will be announced later in the season. Anyway, enough about that. Let's recap yesterday's scores. In Boston, the Bruins defeat the Sabres 3-2, and for the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah. I believe this is what, their 16th straight loss? Let's see. 17th straight loss. Of the year. They have not won a game since, I gotta look, because it's been that long. Let's see. Well, no, they're dead last at this point. Tanking, but for what? They had not won a game since February 23rd. So it's been over a month since they've won. That was in New Jersey. They defeated the Devils 4-1. They haven't won since. They've had an overtime loss to the Devils 2 days after their last win and a 5-4 shootout loss to the Flyers 19 days ago. But since then, they have just been 17 straight. Bruins, meanwhile, go to 17-8-5 and trying to anchor down that last spot in the East. While the Rangers were in action yesterday, they fell to the Flyers 2-1. Flyers go to 16-13-4. And right now, 3 points back of the Bruins for the last spot in the East division. Rangers fell to 15-14-4. Golden Knights defeat the Avalanche 3-2 to improve to 23-8-1. Remember, that was a game I tried to call here on TSR, the Lake Tahoe game, but unfortunately, ice conditions pushed that to about midnight East time, and I was just like, forget it. Call it. Avalanche fall 21-8-4, excuse me. Red Wings defeat the Blue Jackets last night 3-1 to go to 11-20-4, dropping the Blue Jackets to 13-14-8. The Hurricanes defeated the defending champs 4-3 to go to 23-7-3. As right now they're in a dogfight with the Lightning for the best record in the Central. Maple Leafs defeated the Oilers last night 4-3 in overtime. They go to 22-10-2 on the years at 46 points, dropping the Oilers to 21-13-1. Penguins defeated the Islanders 6-3. Penguins go to 22-11-2, dropping the Islanders 22-9-4. So the Penguins trying to keep pace with the Islanders for the second spot. Well, right now it'd be a tie for first because the Capitals have 48 points as well. Yep. Oh, 2 points back. The Islanders have 48 points. The Penguins 46. So the Penguins not that far out of the picture. Let's see. Yeah. Very much in it. And I believe they got the Capitals coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Double check. Let's see. You got another showdown with the Islanders tomorrow. No, they got Boston. I'm trying to figure out when do they play the Capitals again. Because I thought for some reason it was this week or next week. I think it's later in April. Yeah, it's later in April. Sorry about that. We do get another go around with the Islanders. Predators defeated the Blackhawks last night 3-1 to go 17-17-1, dropping the Blackhawks 16-14-5. But Hawks, though, still ahead of the Predators in terms of points. Blackhawks with 37, Predators 35. Panthers defeated the Stars in overtime to go to 21-9-4. The Stanley Cup runner-up right now at 11-11-9. Not looking promising for a return trip to the Stanley Cup Finals. Coyotes shut out the Sharks 4-0 to go to 16-14-5, dropping the Sharks to 13-16-4. Coyotes 37 points on the season. And the Flames defeat the Jets 4-2. Flames go to 16-17-3 on the year, dropping the Jets to 21-12-4. Getting closer to face off, about 7 minutes. Came in just a little bit too early. Oh, it's Mika Zibanhead, not Mike, I'm sorry. In terms of spelling, I was only one letter off, though. Give me some credit there. They're showing highlights of the Rangers Flyers. Another team that the Rangers have enjoyed great success against. Whenever they have beaten them, they beat them. It's almost like NHL on rookie or pro, at least. They had a 9-0 decision. I think it was St. Patrick's Day. And a little later in the month, I believe it was 8-3 in Philly. So there's another team that the Rangers have enjoyed great success against. So, this is my second time calling the Rangers. I called them 4 weeks ago on an NHL and NBC broadcast. They lost to the Bruins 4-1. For the Capitals, this is the fourth go-around. I called Super Bowl Sunday, my debut of NHL and TSR. And the Flyers won that one 7-4. Quite a shootout for that one. Then 9 days later, Caps Penguins. Capitals defeating the Penguins 3-1 in Pittsburgh. And then my last telecast, the Bruins Capitals winning in a shootout. Unfortunately, my feed cut out during the third period. So hopefully today I can get it all in. It's about 5 minutes to face off. That's Nick Backstrom, 13 goals this season, 12 all last season. And Evgeny Kuznetsov, 4 points in the last 2 games, 2 of each. 2 goals and 2 assists. So actually, another fun fact, this is the third New York Washington game I have called. I called my MLB debut, the Yankees Nationals. Then I called the Islanders Capitals playoff game last year. Now this. Well, actually, you could call it fourth if we want to count Chesapeake, because Annapolis is right around the midway point, could be about equal distance, I should say, from D.C. and Baltimore. So in a sense, this could be the fourth if I count the Chesapeake Bayhawks New York Lizards MLL matchup last year. Messenger so it doesn't keep going off on me. All right, closing it off face-off here in D.C. It's starting goalie. It's actually going to be Keith Kincaid for the Rangers, 3-1-1 this season. GA of 2.22 and a save percentage of 90.8 and a shutout percentage. And for the Capitals, it'll be Ilya Samsonov, 7-1-1 this year. GA at 2.22, save percentage of 91.7% and a shutout to his name. And the return of David Quinn for the Rangers, first game since March 15th because of COVID protocol. Rangers 4 out of 6 victory in his 6-game absence. And we're ready to rock and roll here in D.C. As it will be Backstrom and Zabahead in the faceoff circle, won by the Rangers. Looking to move it up ice, they will. Out the center, Caps knock it back into the Rangers zone, and Kincaid plays it. Rangers trying to move it up. Stay behind the net, trying to look, skating back and forth. Passes, trying to get it up ice, they will. Into the Caps zone, where it would be iced. Look at Tom Wilson's hit on number 89 of the Rangers. That is, well, the face-off to the left of Kincaid. Buchnevic. And face-off won by the Rangers. And Kincaid will just cover it up. Does the right thing. Pavel Buchnevic is the guy who Wilson decked. And Tom Wilson, no stranger to the suspensions. He was suspended 7 games for boarding. His first suspension since October 2018 for a illegal check to the head. So, let's just say the NHL has gotten quite a bit of his money as well. Face off to the left of Kincaid. Taken by the Caps. Shot! Goes wide. Caps try to play it in the right corner. Behind the net. And try to get inside. Shot! Shot! Oh, no go! Rangers with it now. They take it out the center. Going into the Cap zone. They lose it. They try to get it right around center ice. Around the penalty box. Rangers get it. Into the Cap zone. Pass. Shot! Vanacek with the save. And it's poked back. Rangers get it. Shot blocked. Fox with it. Try to pass it along. Looking. Shot! No go! And they hesitate for a second. But now play along the right side. We're going to go around the horn. They lose the puck. Caps dump it out the center. And Fox will play it in their own zone. Looking. And now get it out the center. Dumped in the Cap zone. The Caps took control of it. Rangers get it back in their own zone. That's Fox with it. Passes. Back to Fox. Now passes it back. Looking to move it out. Now to get it out the center ice. Rangers lost control of it. They fight for it just to the left of the Caps bench, and they call a whistle. And it was Kakko who had a shot at it, but it looked like he couldn't get the shot off. And then number 10 of the Rangers, that is Panarin, tried and he couldn't get it. Caps win the faceoff. Rangers took control of it back at center. Dumped into the Caps zone. Caps will try to play it behind the net. They're going to fight for it along the left side. Now it goes back behind the net. Trying to get it out. And it looked like the puck went out of play. And a face-off will be to the left of Vanacek. Looks like Backstrom will take it for the Capitals. Won by the Capitals. Along the boards to Wilson. Gets it out the center. Sheary tried to play it. He will. Gives it over to Backstrom. Backstrom looking. Lost control of the puck. Caps keep it now. And it's out center. Kincaid able to knock it aside. Rangers get it out. The center Caps take control of it back. It's Char gets it to Sheary. Sheary lost it, but he was able to get it back. Wilson tried to put it in front. No go. Rangers try to get control of it. Lost control of it. He's going to wipe out in the back of the net. And the Rangers get it out the center. Lost control of it, though. Char with it. Passes back. Caps looking to move it up ice. Char will. Passes, try to get it. Rangers took it, though. Dumped it into behind the net. Would be played along the left side. And it's going to be an icing. And Tom Wilson, who was suspended for the hit on March 5th on Brandon Carlo. This season, he's played in 24 games, has 7 goals and 13 assists. Rangers take the face-off. And gets it out past center ice. Was knocked down. Caps take control of it in their own zone. Kuznets. And it looked like it played with a high stick. And again, showing the Wilson on Carlo hit. As Caps played in their own zone. Rangers with it. Shot wide and into the stands. The empty stands, that is. 16:32 to go in the opening period. So not too much going on. Caps with a couple shots on goal. Rangers with one. And face off to the left of Vanisek. Dowd will take it for the Capitals. And he'll win it for the Capitals. Going along the boards, Caps play it. Get it out to center ice. And she had to dump it into the left corner, or excuse me, the right corner, where the Rangers will play it in the left. They get it out to center ice, lost control of it. Caps try to take it back. They fight for it in front of the Ranger bench. The Caps take it, have to drop it back into their own zone. Dillon dumps it into the left corner. And trying to play for it behind the net. Rangers able to get it out. Looking to take it out the center, they will. Into the Caps zone, just slightly ahead of the action. And offside on the Rangers. In case some of y'all are going to ask, I do plan on trying to call MLB this week. If I were to call, it'd probably be the Mets Nationals on Thursday. Of course, I might have to call the Masson feed because it will probably be blacked out in Maryland. So, it'd be interesting. Another New York-Washington game I commentate. Caps win the face-off. They got to fight for it just to the left of the Caps bench. Caps come away with it. Sherry will dump it into the Rangers zone. Kincaid tried to play it. Rangers take it up. They will. And still at center ice. Caps with it now in their own zone. They get it out to center. Backstrom chases it. Tried to put a center in pass. No go. Char keeps it in for the Capitals. On the boards, Backstrom will fight for it in the left corner. Rangers come away with it. Gets it out the center ice. And dumped into the Caps zone. Played by Jensen. And he waits. 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 Now passes. They try to get it out the center. As Hagelin passes it. Drops back. Dillon, long range shot, no go. As Kincaid keeps it out. And so you got this shot. And face-off won by the Capitals. Dumped into the left corner along the boards. Dillon drops it back. Rangers take it. Caps get it back. A long-range shot, and Kincaid will glove it up. Adam Fox, 6-game point streak. He has a goal and 11 assists. Had 5 assists in the win on Thursday in Philly. Face off to the left of Kincaid. And another false start on the Rangers. And one by the Rangers. Trying to move it up. And at center. Now behind the net, Rangers with it, trying to move it up ice. Air pass gets away, but they will take it at center. Going into the Cap zone, driving shot, saved by Vanisek. Rangers maintain possession. And dumping along the boards. In the right corner. Rangers with it. Drop back. Looking to go around. Long range shot. No go. Capitals try to get it out. They will. This is Ovechkin. Shot! Goes wide. I'll play for it behind the net. Ovi gets it out. And to the side. Caps keep it in the Rangers zone. Wilson along the boards. And Rangers able to get it out the center. Caps take control of it. Dumped into the Ranger zone, into the right corner. Will Wilson will fight for it along with Connor Sheary. Sheary able to get it out. No, so I thought. Wilson pass across ice. Long range shot, no go. Rangers come away with it. Caps keep it in the Rangers zone. Backstrom with it. Tried to center and pass. No go. It's Kincaid that keeps it out. Rangers coming back the other way. Driving. Hits the side of the net. Center and pass intercepted by the Capitals. Able to get it out the center. Rangers will take it in their own zone. 55 of the Rangers with it now. Going to try to move it up. And they will. But the Caps take it back. Oshie had to drop it back, and this will be the Caps within their own zone. Gets it out the center. Intercepted by Fox. Rangers coming back the other way. Driving. Shot, no go. And the Caps take control of it. Gets it out the center. Verana. Weaving through the Ranger defense. Drops it back. Pass in front. Oshie can't get it as Kincaid covers it up. $11:48 to go in the opening period. No score. Back in Washington, no score. We played just over 8 minutes into the first as Mika Zibanejad, since last Wednesday, has been the points of 21 points this March so far. He's taking the face off. The left of Kincaid, won by the Capitals. Taken behind the net, lost control of it. Rangers looking to get it out. They will. Capitals take it in their own zone. This is Hagelin dropping it back for Dillon. Rangers take it at center ice. Caps knock it back into the Rangers zone where Fox will play for the Rangers. Trying for Bugnevic, but Dow takes away. Long range shot, hit a Capital in front. He was trying to redirect it, couldn't. And pucks got out the center. Capitals take back control of it, have to dump it into the... because they would have been offside otherwise. Rangers with it now. It's 55 passes it along into the Caps zone. Vanasek pokes it away. Rangers try to keep it in. Caps take it away, trying to get it out the center. They will. Into the Rangers zone, where it will be icing. I got to find out who 55 of the Rangers is, because I keep seeing his name, but can't. Ryan Lindgren. Okay. And Rangers tried a shot, but it was wide. Drops it back. Long range shot, no go. Rangers played into the right corner. Drops it back. Puck got away, and the Rangers have to retreat into their own zone. Looking. Whiffed on the pass. And trying to get it out. And Caps take it at center ice. Rangers get it back as they try to dump it in. Cross ice pass. Rangers with it now. Center and pass shot. No go. Looked like it went wide. Capitals will play it. Trying to move it up ice. They will. Char dumping it into the zone. Rangers will play it. They try to get it out the center. They will. Puck poked free. Caps take control of it. Wilson passes the Sherry shot. No. Oh, it's Wilson on the shot. Excuse me. I thought he had. Dillon keeps it in for the Capitals. Back to back. Or Carlson. The Backstrom shot. No go. Dillon will play it again. Dumps it into the right corner. Wilson shot wide. Carlson will keep it for the Capitals. The Backstrom. Sheary drops it back. Carlson, long-range shot blocked. Rangers looking to get it out. They can't. Caps keep it in. Wilson able to keep it. And Caps dump it into the left corner. And Rangers take control of it. Try to get it out the center ice. They will. But Dillon takes control of it for the Capitals. Dumped into the left corner. Fox played it for the Rangers. And Rangers with it now. Zibanejad drops it back. Shot goes wide. And somehow it did not go in. Puck squirted free, was going for the goal line, and somehow it did not go in. And we got a Capital down. Oshie and Vanasek slow to get up. So let's see what happened. Okay. Oh, it hit Oshie in the face. And Dmitry Orlov saving the day for the Capitals. Knocking the puck out. So Zibanejad hit it right off the face of Oshie. And great heads-up play by Dmitry Orlov to save a goal. I keep saying Vanasek, I forget it's Samsonov in goal. Oh, that is close. A split second later, and it'd be 1-0 Rangers on what would have been a bizarro goal. I think they were looking at it, see if the puck crossed the line. It did not. Remember, the whole puck has to be across the line. So there has to be white in between the red line and the puck, and there was not there. Yep, no goal. I think when we saw the replay, it was that obvious. So Zibanejad almost got, could have been a play of the day type of goal, but it ended up being a no-go. You have to hope Oshie's okay. It just as a double whammy when Orlov got it out, it hit him in the side. It's off to the right of Samsonov. And puck goes out to center ice. Rangers will play it. Try to get it out center, they will. That's over to Strom. Drops it back. A swarm of red jerseys were awaiting. Capitals trying to get it out. Backstrom lost control of it. Rangers take it. Strom drops it back to Fox. Shot! Saved by Samsonov. Zibanejad almost got the Rangers on the board with a crazy shot off Oshie, but the Caps able to keep it out. 7:38 to go in the first. No score. All right, so 7:53, not 7:39 to go in the first period. And no score still, though the Rangers had a golden opportunity. Zibanejad bounced it off Oshie, but Orlov kept it out. As cross-ice pass, and Samsonov able to stop it. So shots on goal goes favor 6-5 in favor of the Capitals. It was a cross-ice pass. The shot was saved by Samsonov. Face-off won by the Capitals. Carlson over to Hagelin. And that goes into the Rangers zone. They'll fight for it in the right corner. Rangers come away with it. It's out the center. Bukovic, or Busnevich, excuse me. Trying to play for the Rangers. Capitals get it out. And dumped into the Rangers zone. Rangers play behind the net. Looking, passes. Puck goes into the Caps zone. Try to drive it. And pass broken up. Rangers have to retreat to center. Passes. Goes off the corner. Caps play it. Fight for it to the left of the Caps bench. Rangers with it. Driving. Shot, no go. Follow-up chance. It looked like it was blocked. The puck goes back out into the Rangers zone for an icing. Most multi-goal games in NHL history. Ovechkin, 148. Only Wayne Gretzky, Brett Hull, and Mario Lemieux with more. This is in NHL history. And a face-off to the left of Samsonov. Looks like it's won by the Rangers. Fox passes. Long-range shot goes wide. And then Samsonov will cover it up. A long-range shot by Ken Panarin went wide, and Samsonov was able to cover it up. And face-off won by the Capitals. They get it out center. Driving, had to wrap it around, tried to center and pass, it got away. Panarin with it for the Rangers, trying to move it up ice. They will. Fox with it now. Fox lost control of it. He has to retreat into his own zone. Pressured by Wilson. And out the center. Lost control of it. The Rangers take it back. Fox with it now for the Rangers. And they took it out center into the Cap zone. They will fight for it in the left corner. Along the left side. Caps come away with it as Carlson gets it out the center. Caps driving. Verona. Pass back. Shot. Saved by Kincaid. Caps keep it now. Centering pass. No go as Kincaid keeps it out. And Dillon could not keep it in the Rangers zone. And that will be offside. .5:08 to go in the opening period. Still no score. Back in DC, no score. Look at Washington Monument and cherry blossoms. They're really nice to see if you get a chance to see them. As meanwhile, back at the Capital One Arena, still nothing going. Rangers had the best opportunity. And Capitals trying, but score's just wide. And long-range shot goes wide. They're going to fight for it in the right corner. Rangers come away with it. Caps with it now. Drops it back. Rangers intercept it. Trying to move it up. They're going to try to move it up, and they will get it out the center. Hathaway dumps it back into the Rangers zone, and Kincaid will play it. Rangers move it up. Fight for it in front of the penalty boxes. Capitals with it now. Out the center. Lindgren played it for the Rangers. They drop it back into their own zone. Now goes into the Caps zone. Rangers with it now. Try to get centered pass. No go. Rangers keep it. Drops it back. Or drop back. Looking. Fires, shot blocked. Caps get it out the center. And the Rangers will retrieve it in their own zone. Fox with it now. With OV pressuring. He's able to get the pass off. Drops it back. Fox with it now. Looking. Now passes. Puck out the center ice. Capitals dump it right back in. Looked like they came in offside. Rangers had great success under Chris Knobloch, the acting head coach for David Quinn. 4-2 in that span. Face off in neutral ice. Won by the Rangers. Gets it out the center. They're going to fight for it in the left corner, and they're going to call an icing. With 3:10 to go in the first period, face off to the left of Kincaid, taken by the Rangers. Caps keep it in the Rangers zone. And they fight for it behind the net. Rangers come away with it. Caps somehow able to keep it in. No, they didn't. Oshie just a little bit behind. With East Division standings, Washington tied in first with the Islanders at 48 points. Penguins closing in at 46 points. Boston at 39. Rangers 5 points back at 34. They're 2 behind the Flyers at 36. Devils at 28. And I don't even need to say anything about the Sabres. But look at it this way, Buffalo. At least you have the Bills. So, football season only starts up in 5 months with the preseason. As the Rangers take... Oh, my! Oh, she just drilled them! And now we got some Mortal Kombat. It looks like it was Oshie and number 43, Blackwell, the Rangers. As Oshie just laid the lumber. I didn't see who got 17 of the Rangers was the one that got drilled. That is Kevin Rooney was drilled by Oshie. And then Colin Blackwell went after Oshie for the hit. And here's a look at it again. Rooney trying to control the puck, and Oshie just laid the shot. And, ooh! And Blackwell was like, no way, you're not doing that to my player. Looks like they'll sit in the penalty box as a result for it. Caps on the power play. All right, Caps take it out the center ice. Kuznetsov's pass. Backstrom with it, trying to drop it back. Tried to cross ice pass, couldn't go. Puck behind the net. Rangers try to get out. Caps keep it in. Drop back. Looking to go around the horn. Drops back to Carlson. Long range shot. Kincaid able to keep it out. Rangers try to get it out of there. They will. Played by Carlson. Remember, Rangers 5th best at penalty kills. Caps 8th best on the power play. This was a matchup I was talking about pregame as the Rangers get it out the center. Caps retrieve it in their own zone. Carlson trying to move it up ice. Passes it along to Ovechkin, who lost his footing. Caps forced to retreat. And they will continue to drop it back into their own zone. Trying to move it up ice. 30 seconds left in the power play. And puck gets away. Caps with it at center. And pass, dropping back. Down to the Rangers zone. Ovechkin center and pass. They couldn't pull the trigger. And eventually Kincaid will cover it up with 13 seconds to go on the power play. And Ovechkin tried to set it up nicely, but Sheary could not pull the trigger. Ovechkin tried a weird angle shot, and Kincaid was saying no thanks. .7 to go in the period. 13 seconds to go on the power play. As Backstrom set to take the face-off for the Capitals. Face-off won by the Capitals. Going to go around the horn. Backstrom's with it. Behind the net. Trying for Oshie. No go. The Rangers get it out the center. And now driving. Fox drops it back. Tried for Blackwell, who was fresh out of the box. He couldn't get it. Oshie gets it out to Backstrom. And Kincaid plays it to the side. A fight for it along the left corner. And now with it, Orlov, who's the reason this game is still tied at 0, gives it away. Here comes Blackwell. Passes. Try to go to Blackwell again. It gets away. They'll fight for it in the left corner. 5 seconds to go. And they'll try one more shot. No, they won't. And that's the end of the first period. "20 minutes in the books and no score." 20 minutes in the books. Nothing going for either side. Look at the first period stats. Capitals out shooting the Rangers 11-6. Rangers, though, winning 54% of the faceoffs. Remember, that was something they struggled with, but they're doing well today. Caps with 6 blocked shots. Rangers with 3. Capitals 3 takeaways. Rangers just 2. Rangers with 5 giveaways. Capitals with just 1. Capitals out hitting the Rangers 12-7. One big one by TJ Oshie on Kevin Rooney that triggered a fight. And the only penalty of the game by Colin Blackwell. Right now, the only game of the day so far. We'll look at MLB scores. Just getting underway between the Pirates and Orioles. As well as Twins and Red Sox just getting underway in the top of the first. Cardinals Nationals just getting underway in the top of the first. Braves Rays, Yankees Phillies, and Tigers Blue Jays just getting underway. Reminder, opening day starts Thursday. If I were to call action, I would be calling the Mets Nationals. But I think that that's actually a ESPN exclusive one, so might be able to cover the national feed. It's Sunday, Easter Sunday. Well, if I got nothing going on Easter, I'm all Eastered out. Got the White Sox and Angels. As later on tonight, I will be calling the Predators and the Blackhawks. That's at 8 o'clock. That game can be seen on NBC Sports Net or NBC Sports Chicago. Austin Pride win 2021 Isabel Cup. First NWHL team to win 2 titles. Interesting. Well, congratulations to them. 3:50 to go in intermission. Yeah, the new Mighty Ducks series, The Game Changers. That's an awesome series. I would recommend watching it. So if you got Disney Plus, check it out. About ready to roll. Second period. They're scoreless first. And the guy who had the best shot was the net head. Zibanejad. I think I got it right there. Put one off Oshie's face, but Dmitry Orlov turned it away. That so far has been the best chance at a goal. And we're ready to roll as it's him and Backstrom ready to take the face off, won by the Rangers. So this time. All right, puck at center ice. Caps take it back into their own zone. Yep, Rangers with it at center. Driving. Pass went behind. And now the Rangers have to retreat to center. At the center ice. Rangers with it now. Zibanejad drops it back. Another drop back. Looking. Cross ice pass. Long range shot goes wide. Rangers able to keep it in the zone. Caps come away with it though. As Carlson moves it up ice. Dumped into the Rangers zone. And the play will go on. Miller with it. Passes. They get out the center ice into the Caps zone. Off the boards. As Panarin passes. A shot that looked like it went off. Samsonov. Caps with it now, trying to move it up. And Rangers come away with it. Stoppage of play, looked like it was offside. I guess they're going to... Oh, what the devil they're doing with TJ Oshie? Oh, yeah, the puck off the face. But then he drilled Kevin Rooney. Almost looked like something out of WWE. Except real. Oh, sorry, wrestling fans. Did I trigger you? Face off won by the Rangers. Into the Cap zone, driving. Puck going along the boards. Caps get it out, 2-on-2. And can't see who it was. Dropped back, intercepted by the Rangers. They give it back to the Caps at center. Oshie came in a little too far ahead of the play, and it's offside. So shots on net now. Caps 11, Rangers 6. Peter Laviolette 9-1 in the last 10 games. So Rangers win the face-off, trying to move it up ice. They will. Rangers into the Cap zone. And trying to fight for it along the penalty box as it gets away. And the Rangers with it now in their own zone. Trying to move it up ice. They will. Goes into the right corner. Now Caps come away with it. Now goes into the left corner for the Rangers, played by them. Move it up ice. Into the Cap zone, drops back, shot wide. They'll fight for it in the left corner now behind the net. Caps take it. That's Chara. Pass gets away. And icing will be called. The Capitals. Come Blackwell drilling Nick Jensen, as he was trying to go for the puck. And Chara was able to get it out of there. Or Blackwell was the one that won after Oshie on the Rooney hit. Faceoff's won by the Capitals. Into the Ranger zone. Hathaway races for it. He beats out. Shot goes wide. They got to fight for it in the left corner. Capitals come away with it. As Carlson dumps it into the right corner. Played by the Rangers. Capitals get it back. Hagelin. Looking. Trying to pass it across. Goes off Kincaid. Dillon will retrieve it, and he has to retreat into his own zone. Passes. Delayed penalty upcoming for the Rangers. As Samsonov on the bench for an extra skater, and there it goes. It looks like Smith is the guilty party. So the Capitals on the power play. Capitals drop it back into their own zone. Gets it across. Kuznetsov trying to drop back. Carlson cross-ice pass. Pass that goes into the left corner. They fight for it. Carlson. Drops it to Backstrom. Looking. Try pass back. It got away from Backstrom. They have to retreat. And into the left corner. Rangers play it along the right side, and they get it out. The penalty. Not going to show me what's happened with Smith. Carlson takes it across ice. The Caps have to back it up. Driving. Pass. Wilson trying to control it. Now they got to fight for it in the left corner. Caps come away with it. Able to keep it in. The Rangers playing along the boards. And they're able to get it out. 2-on-2 developing. Looking. Puck goes behind the net. Caps take it. Trying to move it up. 30 seconds ago is Brendan Smith for hooking. By the way. Caps trying to move it up ice. Sherry drops it back. Now Caps up across center. Into the Ranger zone. Shot from long range to hit a player in front. Rangers able to get it out. And the Rangers able to kill the power play. And now the Rangers with it. Trying to drive. Caps able to take it away. Out the center. Into the Ranger zone. They'll fight for it in the right corner. Player without a helmet. Looks like he's rushing to the bench. I didn't see he lost the helmet. Caps with it now into the Rangers zone. Rangers able to get it out the center. Caps take control of it. Driving. Lost it. Rangers coming away with it now. Fox trying to get it out. He will get it out. Passes. Smith tried to drop back. Caps take it away. Rangers get it right back. Panarin tried to put it in center. Hit off a Capital. Now they play it behind the net into the right corner. Caps come away with it now at center. Rangers take it back. Panarin cross ice pass. And it's skipped. Capitals dump it into the Ranger zone. Along the boards. Carlson. Passes up. This is Hathaway with it. Hathaway driving. Shot. Kincaid turns to the side. Rangers going now the other way. Dumped into the Cap zone. Fight for it in the left corner. Caps eventually come away. And it looks like a delay penalty. Physical game out there in D.C. today. 12:49 to go in the second. No score. It looks like the Rangers going on the power plays. It will be Nick Dowd. We'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. So it'll be Dowd 2 minutes for holding. The Rangers will get their first shot on the power play. Zibanejad take the face off to the left of Samsonov. That's for the Rangers. Face off won by the Capitals. Try to get it out. They will. Dump it into the Ranger zone. Played by Adam Fox. Fox looking to get it out. And he will. Puck skipping on them. Cap's able to get it out to center. Fox will retrieve it for the Rangers. Passes cross ice. Behind the net. Caps come away with it as Jensen will dump it down into the Ranger zone. Fox will retrieve it for the Rangers. Coming up on 12 minutes to play here in the second. Still no score. And Panarin with it, dropped it back. Oh no, excuse me, it goes into the right corner. And puck goes out to center ice. Halfway home on the power play. Rangers with it now at center. As pokes free. Caps with it now. Oshie drives and it goes wide. Off the boards. Rangers come away with it. At center. Into the Cap zone. Drop back. Going along the boards. And long range shot hit a Capital in front. Panarin with it. Drops it back. Fox. Panarin. Passes. And drops it back to Fox. Looking. Passes. Looking. Passes cross ice to Panarin, who passes. Center and pass. No go. Capitals try to get it out. They will. As the final 10 will tick off for the power play. Panarin wait. One more push. Penalties expired. Rangers driving it. That was Buchnevich. Puck goes into the corner along the right side. Caps come away with it now. This is Dowd. Fresh out of the box. Dumps it into the right corner. And a swarm of Rangers. Quick there. Capitals with it now, trying to move it up. Ovechkin passes. Another passes. That goes wide. Kuznetsov comes away with it for the Capitals. Trying to cross-ice pass, no go. Rangers with it now. That's Buchnevich. Passes, shot! And Samsonov snags it. Nearly halfway home here in the second, halfway home in the game. Shot, but right into the mitt. That was Kakko again. Yeah. Kakko. So this face-off is to the right of Samsonov. Won by the Caps. And Rangers take it into Cap zone. They lose control of it. Caps trying to get it out, but the Rangers will put it right back in. Drive. Well, nope, it's an offside. .9:44 to go in the second. Still no score. 9:44 left in the second. Nothing going here. Face off won by the Capitals. Trying to move it up ice to get it out the center. Dump it into the Rangers zone. Rangers take control of it. Puck going into the Cap zone. They're going to fight for it in the right corner. Rangers come away with it. Drops it back. Long range shot blocked. Caps trying to go the other way. Could be a possible skate or die. No way. Shot scores! Tom Wilson! And it's the Capitals that draw first blood here today. Wilson on the rebound. Verona was the one who made the first shot. Wilson had deflected the pass. Verona drove. Kincaid stopped the first one, but Wilson sent it up to the attic. And the stalemate has finally been broken as Caps get the face-off. Dow driving in. Looking. Passes to the Rangers Stanley Cup this side of the Millennium. Oh, it doesn't exist. And Caps try to get it out of their own zone. They will. Drops it back. Hagelin center and pass. Down. Long range shot. No go. Hagelin trying. And Rangers come away with it and they get it out the center. Dump it into the left corner. And Samsonov will play for the Capitals. Caps looking to take it out. And they will. On the right side. Kuznetsov couldn't get a handle on it. Rangers coming away with it. Try to drop back and he couldn't. Orlov blocked the pass. Caps trying to get it out. Rangers able to keep it in. Looking, driving, center and pass, no go. Caps able to get it out. Cross ice to Oshie. Center and pass, no go. Rangers able to interfere with it. And Rangers trying to drive. Caps get it out. Ovechkin going to try and drive. Cross ice. Jess's shot goes wide. Looked like Kincaid might have gotten it with the blocker. Oshie with it behind the net. Ovechkin looking center and pass. Score! Somehow it got in. Looked like it was deflected. I didn't see who got it though. But either way, the Caps lead it now 2-0. All right, Ovi throws it. It may have been Ovi, went 8-ball corner pocket. I don't know if it was deflected or just took a strange bounce. Oh, went off the left leg pad of Kincaid. So it looked like Ovechkin will get that. And the puck goes into the Caps zone for an icing. So from scoreless from over 30 minutes to now 2 goals in just over 90 seconds. This is the first one. Wilson on the rebound. And a face-off to the right of Kincaid. As Backstrom will take the face-off for the Capitals. And they'll take it. Wilson lost control of it. They're going to fight for it in the right corner. And a stoppage of play And it looks like the Capitals are going to be shorthanded. And it's Wilson. Guys started scoring, but now has to sit for 2 minutes. Oh, I don't know about that one. That guy may have sold it. He may have sold that one. Unless there was a part they weren't showing us. As Capitals shorthanded again, they're going to try to get it out. They will. Rangers will play it in their own zone. This is Adam Fox. Sit up ice. And now the puck back into the Rangers zone where Fox will play it. He drops it back. And drop it back again. Take it out across center. And try to get it. Panarin played it. Looking to go around the horn. Panarin back to Fox. Nearly lost control of the puck. Long range shot, no go. Caps try to get it out. They will. As Kincaid will play it behind the net for, guess who? Adam Fox. As we're halfway home on the power play. Out the center. And lost control of it. Wilson was called for tripping. Call that may be debated. And the Rangers will retrieve it at their own zone. Looking to try to move it up ice. Nevich drops it back. Rangers lost possession of it. Cap's able to knock it free. And the Rangers have to retreat to center. Cross ice pass knocked back into center ice. Rangers retrieve and retreat. Nevich taking it out for the Rangers. Along the boards. Capitals try to get it out. They can't. Rangers win now as the penalty expires. And puck gets away. And Wilson tried, no, but the Rangers able to poke it free. As Wilson was knifing through. Drop back, long range shot, kick it, shot, rebound, scores! Wilson right out of the box, and it's now 3-0 Capitals. And I think it was Wilson again on a rebound. Let's see, who made the first shot? Backstrom with the initial shot. And now remember, the stick has to be below the crossbar. Otherwise, it'll be wiped out for a high stick. And Wilson, almost like he was trying to hit a high fastball, knocked it in. Right now, it's his second goal of the game. And they are going to review it. Or no, they're not. I thought they were. They showed the replay, so I thought they were going to a replay, but they're not. Face-off won by the Capitals. Rangers with it in their own zone, trying to move it out. Along the boards, Rangers play it, trying to move it up ice. Passes, and they now are able to get it out into the Caps zone. Caps take it back. Caps drive and drop back. Rangers with it now, trying to move it up. And play behind the net by the Capitals, trying to move it out. And they will. Dump it into the Rangers zone where Kincaid will play it. Rangers looking to move it up ice. They will. And a drive. Centering pass. Panarin shot goes wide. They fight for it along the right side. Rangers lose it. Caps come away with it. Moving up ice. Driving. Drop back to Backstrom. He couldn't pull the trigger. Rangers dump it out into the Caps zone. Looking, passes. And it bounced on him. Caps take it. And Caps try to keep it, but the Rangers take it back. And there's a skate or die for the Rangers. Shot saved by Samsonov. And the Rangers take it back at center ice. Into the Caps zone to play in the left corner. And the Caps out center ice. Rangers with it now. And now into the Caps zone. 2-on-1. Driving. Shot. No go. As looked like Samsonov got a piece of it. Or it hit the post. A long range shot. No go. And Caps able to get it out. Played by Trouba. Looking as we hit the 2.5-minute mark. Passes into the Rangers zone. They'll fight for it in the right, the Cap zone. They were fighting for it in the right corner. And Hagelin trying to get it out for the Capitals. They're still fighting for it along the left side. Fighting for it. Still fighting for it. And Rangers come away with it. Driving shot goes wide. Collision at net. And a puck free. And Hathaway able to knock it away. Rangers with it now and a whistle. Oh. Obi with an odd angle shot that went into the net. And Tom Wilson with 2 goals puts the Capitals up 3-0. And it looks like the Rangers going on the power play again. And the skate or die opportunity by number 20, that was Chris Kreider. That was turned away by Samsonov. Hagelin going for high sticking. So the Rangers again getting another chance on the power play. And face off taken by the Rangers. And Capitals trying to get it out. Rangers keep it in. Fox. Get back. Cap's able to get it. Take it out. So Hagelin, high stick, Julian Gother. And that's why he's spending 2 in the sin bin. As the Rangers get in the right corner. As we come up on a minute to play, Fox passes. There's this Kreider driving again, and Samsonov turns him aside. And Cap's able to get it out. As Kincaid plays it behind the net for Fox. Passes it. It was intercepted by the Capitals. They dump it back into the Rangers zone. This time, Nevich will play it for the Rangers. Trying to move it up. Coming up on 30 seconds to play in the second. Capitals leading it 3-0. And the Rangers trying. Panarin could not get a hold of it. He has to retreat into his own zone. 15 seconds. Passes it out. Nevich. 10 seconds. Rangers trying to drive. Cap's not allowing it. And they'll get it out, dumped into the Ranger zone, and that will do it for the second period. Capitals offense explodes for 3 goals. 40 minutes in the books. It's Caps 3, Rangers nothing. Well, much more eventful 20 minutes in that second frame than the first one. The Capitals lead it 3-0. Let's go over how that happened in the second period. Tom Wilson on the rebound. Got the scoring started. 1-0. That came at 10:43. Wilson's 8th. Jacob Braun with his 12th assist. And just under 2 minutes later, Alex Ovechkin from a side angle bounced it off the left leg pad of Pete Kincaid to make it 2-0, his 18th of the season. Oshie's 15th assist and Orlov's 2nd. That came at 12:29. And then at 15:07, Tom Wilson out of the box again on a rebound. Put it past Kincaid. 3-0, almost like he was hitting a high fastball. Wilson's 9th, Backstrom's 23rd assist of the year, and Oshie's 16th assist of the year. The Capitals lead at 3-0. Wilson 2 goals. Ovechkin a goal. Oshie 2 assists. Verana, Orlov, and Backstrom with 1 assist. Capitals still out shooting the Rangers 19-11. Capitals winning 55% of the faceoffs. Capitals with 13 blocked shots. Rangers 6. The Capitals 3 goals is within a 4-minute and 24-second span, as they just showed that up on TV. Both sides 4 takeaways. Rangers no gave it away 7 times. The Capitals just 3. Capitals out hitting the Rangers 26-14. As if the Caps can hold on and win this, they will have sole possession of first place in the East. Coming up at 3 o'clock on NBCSN, the Columbus Blue Jackets and Detroit Red Wings take stage in the Central Division. Red Wings snapped a 3-game losing streak yesterday. In the MLB, the Pirates leading the Orioles 2-0. That's in the top of the third. In the final week of spring training, the final days, really. Top of the fourth, Twins and Red Sox tied at 2. Bottom of the third, Cardinals and Nationals tied at 2. The Nationals got the bases loaded. Top of the third, Marlins leading the Mets 5-1. Bottom of the fourth, Braves leading the Rays 1-0. Top of the third, Yankees, Phillies, no score. Bottom of the fourth, Tigers and Blue Jays tied at 1. So, opening day this Thursday, as MLB on TSR will be back for its second. Well, first under TSR, my MLB commentary on Twitch will be in its second season. So it should be fun. 162 games. So, more opportunities this time around. Last year, I got a fair amount of opportunities considering how condensed the schedule was. Looking forward to be calling action there this season. Today's games. I'll be calling the Nashville-Chicago game later on tonight. So I've now cracked 2K views on my stream. So to everybody out there who's been watching, thanks for help making this happen. At the start of the third period here, the Capitals will be shorthanded, but they are leading 3-0. Capitals done a good job holding the Rangers to just 11 shots on the day. Tom Wilson is returning from the suspension. 4 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. Both goals coming in the second period. Well, he had 2 goals in the second period, so I think he's matched that total today. Hagelin still with a sentence to serve. And face-off won by the Rangers. And Panarin cross-ice pass. So Panarin with it, drops it back. Long-range shot! And Samsonov able to keep it out. And puck goes into the right corner. Rangers playing in the left corner. Fox passes cross-ice. Now go around the horn. And Fox tried to put one on net, hit players in front. As penalty is over. Rangers with now, they dump it into the Caps zone, but was offside. Look at number 13, Alexis Lafreniere. Ice time, season average 14.22. Not like too much today. I missed the stat line. The first overall pick of this past year's draft is the Capitals. Get it out the center. And along the boards. Fight for it behind the net. Rangers come away with it. But the Caps take it. Cross ice pass. Long range shot. No go. And the shot goes wide. Orlov tried to intercept it. Kuznetsov tried to. He can't. Rangers coming back the other way. Looking. Pass shot. No go. Goes around the boards back into the Rangers zone. Miller will play it for the Rangers. They'll have to move it up ice. They will. Off the boards. Behind the net. Capitals come away with it. Long range shot for the Rangers. No go as Samsonov keeps it out. And Wilson gets knocked down. Hajek looked like the one who knocked him down. Let's take a look. And they're probably going to get him for interference. He was trying to go for the puck. And they also had the stick right around. And yes, it will be a penalty on Libor Hajek. Capitals on the power play again. Rangers win the face-off. Rangers trying to get it at the Capitals in their around center ice, now back into their own zone. Drops it back. Gets it across center ice. Into the Rangers zone. They'll fight for it behind the net. Fight for it. Rangers come away with it. Able to get it out. And the Caps try to play it. Oshie with it now. Gave it to Carlson. Drops it back. This is Backstrom with it. Passes into the Ranger zone. Looking. Drops back. Let her drop back. Passes. Pass back. Carlson's shot looked like the stick broke. Or he just didn't get enough on it. Now it's center. Caps play, trying to move it out. Backstrom. Dropped it back. Backstrom comes away with shot high and wide. 44 seconds go on the power play. Rangers come away with it. 2-on-1 developing. Driving. Buchanan shot. No, he did not. Look at what high and wide, and the Capitals come away with it with 30 seconds to go on the power play. And behind the net, Rangers try to play it. Fox gets it out, and the Rangers able to get it out. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Caps with it now in their own zone. Looking. Trying to move it up. Now they move it across. Verona gets it out the center. Dumps it into the left corner as penalties expired. And Rangers with it now, trying to move it up ice. Stroh with it. Dumps it behind the net. And Cap's able to get it out. Goes into the left corner where the Rangers will play it. And Panarin with it now. Looking, passes. Caps with it now, move it out to center ice. Dump it into the Rangers zone. And play goes on as they beat out the icing. Hagelin with it now. Trying to move it along the boards. Hathaway plays it off the boards. They're going to fight for it in the left corner. Caps with it now. Puck gets out to center ice. Hagelin with it. Shot, long range, no go. And center patch, score! Kuznetsov! And it's now 4-0 Capitals. And a wonderful setup behind the net. Let's take a look. Hagelin set it up nicely. And Kuznetsov caught Kincaid napping. So this followed a missed opportunity on a 2-on-1 as Miller's shot was wide. The Capitals lead it now 4-0. The Capitals with it at center ice, dumping into the Rangers zone. They're going to fight for it behind the net. Rangers with it, trying to get it out. They will. But hey, Zibanejad with it, lost control of it. I'll fight for it in the right corner. Fighting for it. Continuing to fight for it. Rangers come away with it. A shot looked like it hit the side of the net. Caps come away with it now. Backstrom passes. And pass gets away. The Rangers come away with it. Caps take it back at center. They have to retreat in their own zone. Now back out the center. Verona throws it into the right corner. And the Rangers with it now into the Caps zone. Looking. Drops it back. Looking long range, and it goes off players. Caps trying to come away with it. Rangers with it now. Blackwell driving. Shot. And yes, they are going to call it a goal. I think it was Blackwell initially. They didn't know. Ref comes in and says, yes, it is a goal. And the Rangers are on the board. As Blackwell got away, Dylan. And we might need a better angle. Let's see. Let's take a look and see what happened. Yep, it was Blackwell. He did put it across the line this time. And for Blackwell, his 7th goal of the season and the first of the day for the Rangers. With 13:18 left. Rangers with it now at center ice. Dumped into the cap zone. Orlov will try to play it. They'll fight for it now along the left boards. Rangers able to keep it in. A weird bounce. And Samsonov made sure they couldn't get to it. Caps come away with it now at center. This is Ovechkin. Long range shot. No go as it went wide. Rangers trying to move it up ice. And now they're still going to try to move it up ice. They will. Dumped it into the cap zone where Samsonov will play it for Schmidt. Or excuse me, Schultz. Orlov dumps it into the Rangers zone. Dropping it back. I'll go along the boards. Into the cap zone. Jensen will play it for the Capitals. Wilson with it now. Dropped it back. Now across center ice, now into the Ranger zone. And play's going to go on. There was no icing. Rangers looking to move it up. They will. Caps intercepted at center ice. Dumps it into the Ranger zone where Kincaid will play it. Trouba with it now for the Rangers. And Hagelin comes away with it for the Capitals. They fight for it along the penalty boxes. Rangers come away with it. Fox gets it out the center. Puck goes into the zone. And Samsonov played it rather dangerously, but knocked it out of harm's way. The Caps come up with it. Into the Rangers zone. Now they fight for it in the left corner. On the left side. Caps played in their own zone as Samsonov. And the Capitals move it out. This is Dowd. Dowd looking for some help. Caps able to... No, they could not. Just unable to come up with it. Blackwell gets the Rangers on the board, but they're still down 4-1. Caps up 4-1 as we're almost halfway through the third period. The Rangers able to get one on the Blackwell goal. It just face off that center ice. And face off eventually taken by the Capitals. Out center into the Rangers zone. Rangers come away with it. Trying to get it up ice. And they will. Driving. Dumps it into the Cap zone. Blackwell was trying to fight for it in the left corner. Still is. Puck going along the boards. Rangers able to keep it in, and a big hit delivered. Rangers shot, score! It looked like Blackwell again, and the Rangers are back in it. Now, let's see. Right at center ice. Huge hit delivered. But no worries. Blackwell right there. For Con Blackwell, second of the day, went up the attic. Don't look now. We got a game here as we're approaching the midway mark of the third. Troba with it now, trying to drive. Net. Well, I guess they're going to go on. It wasn't completely knocked off, but they toppled it a little bit. Playing along the boards. Rangers winning down the right corner. Looking. Passes, long range shot goes high and wide. And the Rangers were able to keep it in, but the Caps come away with it. They dump it into the Ranger zone, and they will play on. Troba with it now. Passes. Rangers into the Caps zone. Driving. Shot high and wide. Caps try to get it out. They will. So we'll go into the right corner. They'll fight for it behind the net. We're coming up on 9 minutes to play in the game. Caps holding a 4-2 lead. Kuznevich dumps it in for Zibanejad. Rangers could not keep it in the Cap zone, so they have to retreat. Out the center. And behind the net where Samsonov will play it. For Jensen trying to get it out. Rangers able to keep it in. In the right corner, looking for some help. Caps try to get it out. They'll get it out the center. Kuznetsov with it. Try to get to Oshie. Couldn't get control of it. Caps with it now. Drops it back. Orlov passes. Long range shot. Score! Ovi from downtown! And the Capitals make it a 5-2 game. Just when it looked like the Rangers were starting to build some momentum, Capitals chipping away just like that. And it actually looked like it went off a Ranger player. Oh, excuse me, that's Schultz, not Ovechkin. And it looked like he banked it off a player. Hyjak, who got the penalty earlier in the period. Oh, scratch that. It's Oshie. So, Oshie from Ovechkin and Schultz. So, got it right there. So, it's Oshie with the goal, not Ovi, or Schultz. As Caps come away with it in center. Rangers played along the boards trying to move it out. They will. Out the center. Dropping it back. Fight for it in the left corner. Rangers with it now in their own zone. Trying to move it up ice. They will. Dropping it back. Long range shot. Kick save. Rebound. Score! Lafreniere with the goal. The Rangers say not so fast. We're still alive in this game. 7:42 to go. The top pick, shining. As Rudy dropped it back. Oh, it was on the rebound. And Johnny on the spot was the top pick. So for Alexis Lafreniere's 5th goal of the year. And what looked to be a blowout for the Capitals could start turning into a game for the Rangers as they move it up ice. Into the Capitals zone. And it looked like it was dumped out of play. With 7:21 to play in the game. Rangers fighting back. Still trail 5-3. Hell. Caps had a 4-0 lead. The Rangers have since stormed back with 3 of the last 4 goals of the game, and now it's a 5-3 contest. And with just under 8 minutes left, this game could change. Blink of an eye. Caps dump it out. Now haggling with it. Driving. Looking. Passes. Shot. No go. Rangers. And a long-range shot did not get through. Caps trying to take it. Dillon. Pass. They'll fight for it in the right corner. And the Rangers come away with it. And it's dumped into the right corner. The Caps zone trying to fight for it along the boards. And the Rangers with it now. Troba passes cross ice. Bounced it off the board. They're going to fight for it again in the right corner. Fighting for it. Caps come away with it. Able to get it out. And the Rangers will take it. And Caps with it now in their own zone. And along the boards into the Rangers zone. And it'll be an icing. All right, Caps with it now. And they get it out the center ice. Rangers take it from there. Dump it into the Caps zone. Caps with it now. Moving up center ice into the Rangers zone. Centering pass gets through. The Caps have to play it in the corner. They're going to fight for it. And Rangers trying to come away with it. They will. Center. It looks like the Caps pushed it in offside with 5:16 left to play. Rangers clawing back, but running out of time, down by 2. Caps holding on to a 5-3 lead with just over 5 minutes to go. Caps once had a 4-0 lead, but just under the last 6 minutes, the Rangers have trimmed that to 5-3. And face off one, or not. It looked like a false start. And face off one by the Capitals as Dillon dumps it into the Ranger zone. They'll fight for it in the right corner. Caps give it away. Rangers try to take it up. 5 minutes to go in the game. Dumped into the right corner. Try to play it along the boards. And they try to put one on net. It looked like it hit players in front. And the puck goes out to center. Rangers will play it from there. Trying to move it up ice. Into the Cap zone. Shot saved by Samsonov. And dumped into the Rangers zone by the Capitals. Along the boards. Out the center. They'll fight for it in front of the penalty box as Rangers come away with it. A wipeout at center. The Rangers still have it. It looked like a delay penalty upcoming for the Capitals. Rangers take it across center. And it looks like they'll stop it as the Caps touch up. And it looks like this is going to go on Wilson. Looks like he cut it. Took him down by the skates again. So the Rangers still now with an opportunity to try to make this a better game. Cut it to 1. So the face-offs to the left of Samsonov. Face off won by the Rangers. Fox with it now. Passes. Looking, drops it back. Fox, looking. Passes. Look. The shot, score! Kreider on the power play! And don't look now! It's now a one-goal game with 3:52 to play! Oh, goodness! The Caps' once comfortable 4-goal lead now stands at 1. And if I'm Peter Lavalliette, I may want to use my timeout, try to settle my guys down. As Kreider went off the middle of his stick and into the net. 17th goal of the year for Kreider. Well, we have to go back to the first period when Zibanejad's goal that never was because Orlov swiped it at the last second. And now that play is looking bigger and bigger because that's what's keeping the Caps ahead by 1. Rangers with it now, cross into the Caps zone. Center pass shot, saved by Samson. They're able to get it out. Fox keeps it in, though, for the Rangers. But now back out to center ice. And another close call for the Capitals. Rangers with it now into the Caps zone. Looking. Drops back. Shot didn't look like he got enough on it. And the Capitals able to get it out. No icing. So the Rangers have to play on. 3 minutes to go. Dumps it into the Caps zone. They fight for it in the right corner. Caps trying to come away with it. Rangers poke it free. Long-range shot saved by Samsonov. Up along the boards. Caps trying to play. Rangers with it now. Centering pass went off the skate. And wraparound opportunity, no go. It went wide. Rangers trying to keep it in. Caps come away with it now, trying to get it out. Yep, Rangers now with it in Caps zone. Centering pass. Caps able to take it away. As Kincaid goes for the bench. Rangers with it now with less than 2 minutes to play. Coming across center ice. Behind the net. Going along the boards. And it will be an icing. As Samsonov made the initial save, Kuznetsov kept it out. And another opportunity that Samsonov got. Oh, no, that was the same one. And what a third period this has been. Caps held a 4-0 lead, but the Rangers stormed back with 2 unanswered. And then after an Oshie goal and made it 5-2, the Rangers have stormed back with 2 more unanswered. The last one by Chris Kreider. It looks like the Rangers are going to use their timeout with 99 seconds. As Kincaid will stay on the bench. Face off to the left of Samsonov. This is a critical face-off. Rangers with it now. Long-range shot, no go. Good now play. Or no, they're going to. I don't think they even call it. It was a false start on the face-off dot. We're going to try it again. Rangers come away with it. Fox with it now. Along the boards, they're going to fight for it in the left corner. And out the center, Caps racing for the empty net. No go. Panarin made sure Wilson did not go for it. Rangers try to take it up, 75 seconds left. Zibanejad passes, Panarin. Caps get it out the center, Rangers retreat. And fires it into the Caps zone. They're going to play behind the nets. Going forward, nope, into the right corner. And icing is called. 54 seconds left. And a face off to the left of Samsonov. Caps come away with it. Dumped out the center where the Rangers will take control of it. As we're coming up on 45 seconds to play in the game. Dumped into the Caps zone. Along the boards. Trying to play behind the net. Caps come away with it. Along the boards, Rangers keep it in the Caps zone. 30 seconds and wide. So another icing. They tried to go for the empty net again. And a face-off to the left of Samsonov. Won by the Capitals. Rangers try to keep it in the zone. They will. Send it along the boards. Stroh with it now. Going along the boards behind the net. Long-range shot. And a Capital. Nope. With 10 seconds left, all they have to do is just keep it down there. Rangers trying to get it out. And the Capitals survive. They can tack it on. Rangers trying to rally from 4-0 down, but it falls just short. Your final here. Capitals 5, Rangers 4. Tune back in later on tonight. I'll be on for the Predators and Blackhawks. But for now, this is Kyle the Fanatic signing off.